Hello, my lovely little titans. Welcome to another hangout. I hope y'all had a good week. Mine wasn't too terrible. Got through it, so that's a good thing. How about the rest of you? How was your week? You guys do anything awesome? Get through anything tough? Anything like that? Hi, Samuel. Hi, Wolf. So I'm working on the same little zombie mouse picture from last week. Hoping to add some more color. It is tedious as hell. So how are you guys doing? Oh, good. How about you, Samuel? How are you doing? Hello. Hello, thank you. Hello. Hello, everybody. So if anybody's interested, I'm working on coloring this little page. Zombie mice. Hello. Hello. Hello, thank you. I'm from the US. Have fun, Wolf. Thank you. I'm good, Sam. Thank you. Hello. Do I draw? No, I don't. I just like to color. Thank you. It's the point of my streaming. It's just to hang out and chat. That's really all it is. Oh, not too bad, Samuel. Not too bad at all. How about you? Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. I'm very limited in colors here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh, what do you do? Oof, fever. No fun, dude. Sorry to hear that. Hello. Not much. How are you guys doing? To answer your question, Wolf, I don't fucking know. Should probably slow down soon. Depends on the joke, my dude. Oh, yeah, that's pretty normal. Type of jokes do I like? As long as they're not like inherently offensive to like a multitude of people, I guess. My family's doing well. Thank you for asking, Sam. Well, I don't really know you, Sigma, but I am glad you exist on this planet. Am I married? Technically, yes. What did the cookie go to the doctor? I don't know. Why did the cookie go to the doctor? I don't know if I'm going to say this right, and I really apologize if I butcher this name. Darum? Hello, Darum. And I apologize if that's not how to say it. If it's not, please give me the phonetic way to say it in the chat. I don't know what. Because he's feeling crummy. That's really good. That's very cute. Oh, like I said, I'm technically married. The only reason it's technically is I haven't signed certain paperwork yet. So do with that information what you will. You laughed. I have a very odd sense of humor. I laugh at a lot of things, honestly. But then again, I don't laugh at a lot of things too. So whatever just hits right. It has to be very. I will say most of the things I laugh at have to be clever. If they're clever in any way, even if it's just kind of simple, I'll laugh. I will die laughing. Your sister cringes when you tell dad jokes. Most people cringe at dad jokes, but dad jokes are actually pretty top tier. There's this. So your heart is in it. You're married, happy for you. I don't know if you're misunderstanding me, Miguel. I don't really want to explain my personal life in here, but let's just say in maybe a couple weeks, I won't be technically married anymore. I laugh at almost anything. Nice. Yep. There's like, it just has to be kind of clever. It's just kind of clever for me to laugh. One of my favorite jokes when I was growing up, and it took me admittedly forever to actually understand it. I just thought it was clever because it aligned with my dad's career. It was, where does the general keep his armies? Up his sleeveys. And it took me I was like 4 or 5 when I heard the joke, and I never really thought that hard about it. I just knew it made people laugh, so I just kept telling it. I didn't really think about it hard for a few years. Oh man, which sister was it? Your sister's ex-fiance went to get back with her, so she's going to California and pick him up. That show. Most people, when they hear it, they think it's a great joke, and when then it gets old after a while because you're 5 years old and telling it all the time. But I thought it was clever. I still think it's pretty clever. I heard that on, oh god, Disney Channel, when Disney Channel was still an active thing. And not just like shows, it was actually like kids interacting with kids. It was funny. Colors now. I'm running out of colors and things to color before I have to just start doing. I don't even know if I'm going to do the brown. I don't know. I have one. Oh, okay. The one you're living with. Oh. Somehow that just pleases me more, Wool. Because I know about the sister you're living with, and somehow just you telling that joke and it being enough for her to just look at you and go get out is just I don't know why, but it just pleases me on some kind of spiritual level. I'm gonna be the queen of dad jokes. Work on it. Yeah, you could like if you. Yeah, that would be a thing to do. That would be a career to have. There should be some sort of dad joke competition, like dad joke nationals or something. And then we get to see like the cringiest dad jokes. I bet it would be awesome. Freeze up. I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd ever participate, but it would be hilarious just to see, or just to hear what people would come up with. And I mean, dad jokes are in no way like super. It's like the classic is "Hi, hungry, I'm dad" or some shit like that. That is classic dad joke humor. We would get that stuff. That would just be like the cute little wholesome, maybe a little on the cringe, but it would be great. It would be wonderful. I think we need to have that. I think that should definitely be a thing. I just need people to back the idea. I don't know who would back the idea, but we need people to back the idea. Stereotypes. Hi, Chloe. Welcome back. It's the urban legend of the Wendigo. Oh, nice. That's a good one. Oh, God. I hate you. Oh, my God. Okay, just because I am very internet illiterate, what the fuck is a Therian? Or Therian, or whatever it is? I do love you, Wolf. That's why you're still around. We both know how it would be if I didn't. Again, for my ignorance, please explain. I'm probably might regret asking, because I usually do regret asking people to explain stuff on the internet to me, but I'll bite. Honestly, Pepper, I would just say, if that's true, because the internet, I would say you'd honestly be better off and fuck him and the horse he rode in on. Having a spirit of an animal in a human body. Having a past life as an animal. Oh, okay. Well, I don't regret asking then. Of course, Pepper. Honestly, if any person treats you like that, like you just got out of a relationship with and they're already moving on that quickly, fuck them in the horse they rode in on. Because you are worth so much more than that shit. Oh, I bet it hurt. Just don't get revenge on them. It's not worth your time or energy. And no, I'm not going to say the old cliche of the best revenge is living a better life. No. The best revenge is fucking ignoring them. A research and having a past life as an animal was only half the reason. Okay. Don't deserve your time. Nope, they do not. If that's how they're, yeah, nope. The fucking details. Okay, I'm making the eyes black because I can't stand them just looking at me with lifeless white eyes. But I think it looks creepy with the black eyes. It almost looks like Coraline. Anybody else watch Coraline? Of course, Pepper. I say I'm not a furry, but I am. I'm saying a thing furry because my mom doesn't like furries. Okay. Fair enough. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know anything about that because I really don't, but to each his own. I'm in no way going to judge anybody for anything as long as they're not hurting people. Or themselves. Honestly, don't hurt yourself for something. It's all right. It's all right. Hopefully you'll be here or be able to stay more next week. I do stream every Friday night at 9:30 Pacific time. So hope you can make it. And thank you so much for joining and subbing. It's awesome to meet you. Furry is someone who dresses up as an animal. Okay, I know 2 different connotations of a furry. I'm not going to pretend I understand either of it. But I am a person who dresses up as characters from shows. So, I mean, it's like Halloween, but with acting in it. So that's why I don't judge anybody. But again, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, I won't judge you. You do either of those things, and I'm going to judge you. How do I make this stew look disgusting? You add lime green. With a lot of blueberries. Thanks, Wolf. It's not terrible green. I don't mind it too much. That explains the B stars and Zootopia. But it also explains everybody's obsession with Kovu and Simba from The Lion King. By like, I mean attracted to animals. I had a feeling. I like the emojis. What color do I want this to be next? I haven't done this weird emerald green. Why not? You're not attracted to animals. You're attracted to anthropomorphic animals? Is that what I'm getting? I don't know if this matches, but it pops, so I'm gonna go with it. It all looks different when it dries. The cost of the experimental drug is over $5,000. Insurance covers none of it. What the hell? It was not approved yet. It had to come out of pocket. That was like the shock. How are we gonna pay for this? Amber called the news station and said that she was trying to help her sick son and wanted to see if we would do a story about it. She had started an online fundraiser and she said, you know, I want to get the word out to help raise money for Aiden to help pay for some of these medical bills not covered by insurance. I wonder how bright this yellow is going to be. Moderate. Not that bad. When I first met Amber, I looked into her eyes, saw a woman who was fighting for her kid's life. That desperation was just very deep. You know, you see desperation when you interview people after tragic events, but this felt deep. I just felt like something. It sounds like y'all put a lot of work into this, so kudos to you guys. In a matter of days, Amber raises more than enough money to cover the cost of Aiden's treatment. The community, when they talk to this story. And I still have a feeling on the Arrow Ace. I'm Ace. I'm not Arrow though. You know, did it anonymously, wanted to help things. She had the money overnight to get the medicine. Aiden receives his fixes and responds to them right away. But life does not return to normal for Amber I'm trying to decipher, and forgive my ignorance. Could you explain how you can be asexual and pansexual? Because I know that they're both determining a sexuality, and one is, it seems like they're a little mutually exclusive. I just want to understand. Because by my definitions of those terms, they almost seem mutually exclusive. But maybe I'm misinterpreting what you're meaning. So please, if you don't mind explaining, please explain, enlighten me so I understand. I'm always up for learning more. You have no idea. That's all right. Like any type of film. Oh, okay. No idea. Oh, okay, that's fair. Okay, now I understand. Now I understand. I'm a NSD. Yeah, feel that. I'd be airman. You know what? That's the beauty of life. You can spend as much time as you need figuring yourself out, and it doesn't matter. I read this, and it really stuck with me. It's, if somebody says something's a phase, then sure, it's a phase, because life comes in phases and stages. You're never really set one way, which is the beauty of our life, which I like. I like knowing that, you know, there are some things that are core to us, and then there are things that we, as we live life, we learn more about, and either it applies to us still or it doesn't. Which is, I think, pretty awesome. And definitely speaks to how humans evolve. Like, we seem like we're not evolving, but really we do, but not in the same way as other animals. You think you're autistic? Well, usually self-diagnosis, or at least coming to terms with, like, understanding things about yourself, is a pretty valid way to do it. You can always get a professional's opinion, but you know your mind better than anybody. I'm not going to tell anybody one way or the other if they are or aren't. I'm just saying, don't feel like you have to get a professional, because I've read some of the questions that the professionals ask, and it seems very unrealistic, I guess. It just feels like they don't really understand the whole autistic spectrum, so they're asking questions that are very very like check this box kind of way. Anxiety, panic, or depression. I almost want to make like a Golden Girls joke, or if any of you know Golden Girls, Sophia says you have to have 2 chronic illnesses just to join somebody, like some group's card game. I feel like in my high school and with my friend group of high school, you had to have at least 2 types of mental illness to be considered part of their group. It felt like, and it was all valid. It just was like everybody had something. I was just like, oh my god, oh my god, how does anybody like feel okay? And then I realized high school just kind of brings it out of you. High school just sucks that much. But it's no wonder people have depression and anxiety and all of it. They just have all, like, high school literally brings out the worst in people. It's terrible. And I hope everybody I knew in high school made it out okay. I haven't kept up with a lot of people from high school, but I hope everybody is okay, and I hope everybody is in a better place and got all the help they needed, because I'm sure some of them were like, high school is such a messed up thing, dude. It should be illegal. It really should. Locking 1,200 hormonal teenagers in a building together for 8 hours and expect them to interact nicely is just bullshit. I'm going back and reading. Oh, ask all the questions you want, Ima, and thank you for joining tonight. I hope you have a good night. You would great friends with Moon. What? Sorry? They tell me stop being dramatic. I'm like, what? Oh yeah, no. Don't ever stop being dramatic. Live it. Love it, embrace it. My daughter's dramatic and I love it. I love every minute of it. As much as it annoys me, because, you know, she throws it back at me. I think being dramatic is perfectly fine. Once police get to the bedroom, they make another discovery. Oh, with the Golden Girls. Yep. Oh god, I love Golden Girls so much. I want a friend group just like that. Well, not just like them, some exceptions, but I would like to have friends like that when I'm older. And I have hope, because they didn't meet until they were in their older years, so even though I don't have a ton of friends now, maybe I'll have that in my golden years, as they say. I don't know. I feel like high school is just like one big social experiment, and it always fucking fails. Because if you think about it, you've got at least 1,200 people locked up in this, and they're all hormonal, and they're all fucking different. Ugh, that's no fun. No fun at all, Esty. It's like you have all these people locked in a room, like locked in a building, interacting with each other. They're all different, and they're all hormonal, and they're all this. And you have a very limited number of adults in there that can control the situation. And then sometimes they don't even try to control the situation. They're just like, oh, that's just how they are. It's like, fuck you. This is why bullying is such a terrible, prevalent part of life, is because you fuckers refuse to do anything about it. But no, let's lock all these people in together while they are all going through massive brain changes, and, you know, expect that nothing terrible will happen, that these people will develop fine, that there will be always a sense of self-esteem and self-worth, and all these people will succeed. And it's like, oh, fuck no. Scared for middle school? Yeah. I'd like to say it'll go well, but I don't know how school goes anymore, so I can't say. I haven't been in middle school in, I don't know, I don't know, 17, 19 years, something like that. Oh, I just felt old. I felt old saying that out loud. Because it feels just like yesterday. Boys will be boys, right? It's such a bullshit statement. It was bullshit then, it's bullshit now, and I don't ever want to hear that phrase for the rest of my life. And I'm going to teach my daughter not to accept that crap. Because, like, no, that's not how we treat each other. Act better than them due to us being girls. Fuck that, right? Or that their shitty behavior is accepted and tolerated because they're just boys. That's such bullshit. And I love how everybody's like, we don't need female leaders because they'll just, you know, they're all hormonal and emotional and can't work and be trusted with such responsibility. And it's like, we have dress codes in place in school because men can't stand seeing women in shorts and spaghetti strapped tank tops. Like, fuck you. Yes, I am a feminist, if anybody was mildly curious. Your kids not to. Yep, right. Like, oh no, a shoulder. Like, seriously, like, you guys lose it over a fucking shoulder? What is this, Victorian England? Where an ankle drove you people wild? Like, what the fuck? And then in the cases of assault, going back to the emotional part, they're like, oh, I couldn't control myself. It's like, so then why the fuck are you in power if you can't control yourself and do those terrible things to women? Just because you can't control yourself because, you know, she looked pretty or she rejected you and you got mad about it or some shit. Like, no. That's not okay. That's not acceptable. So why do we have men in power if they get upset over a shoulder and rejection? Like, gasp over hell of a shoulder, right? I know. An exposed ankle set them off. Shit. Drives me to the brink of insanity dealing with these people. Like, the way men act and behave now, it's like, you almost just want to stick with women. It's so difficult to find anyone of the opposite sex, so it's very difficult to find somebody of the opposite sex that espouses the same ideals. Maybe that's just me. Maybe all I find are the people that have been red pilled and listen to Andrew Tate's podcast. Update. He looks cute. you. Thank you, Wolf. Yep, shoulders. Oh my god. We'll lose our minds over just a little bit bare shoulder. Reminds me of freaking Frasier. His ex-wife Lilith he made a comment about how she was waggling her bare shoulder at him at one point, and I'm like, dude, it's a shoulder. The fuck? You're gonna lose it over the fact she's throwing you a bare shoulder? Holy shit. Not my fault that I'm pretty. Exactly. It's through no fault of ours, the shortcomings of men. What color is this? I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it at this point. I don't care. It's just color. It's a utensil. By the way, if y'all want to get some great quotes from somewhere, watch XMen, the animated series from the 90s, and then watch XMen 97 because they quote so many authors and writers and world leaders. It's pretty awesome. I love it. You might think your knees or shoulder. Oh my god. That's okay, Aster. It's good to see you, though. Sucks about your sister's phone. Yeah, this is gonna sound random, and it really will date me. Did anybody ever watch the freaking Duggars? They were a cult-like group that they had 19 kids and were famous for that. Anyway, there was one episode where the mom went, and they're famously modest. And there was an episode where the mom went like on water skis or some shit, and she wore this jean skirt, and she's like, "Don't show my knees on TV." And so whenever her skirt would ride up while she was water skiing, I would put black bars on her knees, and I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. This is so fucking ridiculous. It's insane. Yeah, and then when it came out about that, I'm like, I'm not really surprised. No one was surprised. Kind of like thick and white coffin. Looks like Liberace's coffin. Why didn't they just pixelate? Right? Well, Tom Holland, SpiderMan. Back to Iron 2, just keep in the room. Well, yeah, that was confirmed later, I think, as actual truth. Which was pretty cool. But I mean, it's kind of also like a, sure, we'll give you that headcanon thing. Probably not what they intended, but yeah, let's go with that. Gotta say no makeup. I know, right? I think I'm done with this one. I like this one. I'm leaving it white in the background just so everything kind of pops more, but nice talking to you too, Aster. Have a good night. Thank you, Wolf. So now I have 13-ish minutes to ramble randomly with you guys. No phones, and yet it sounds like people break that rule anyway, so. And I'd like to know how they're going to police no makeup on middle school and teenage girls in general. Like, what the fuck? Yes, how do you police that? You go around with makeup remover? No. Because as we all know, it's my body, my choice. So if you're going to do that, you're imposing your standards and your choices onto somebody else, and that's not right. You wear makeup to school? Nice. Oh, screw off, Wolf. We both know I could easily accomplish that. Let's just not make it official, okay? I'm not creepy at all. No, not creepy. Never creepy. No, you could. My classmates one. Nice. Like I said, people get around the rules all the time. You impose when anybody over the age of 12 is going to try to get around them, and usually are pretty successful. Anybody younger than 12, it's like 50-50 chance if they even attempt or are successful at it. You hope. At least that's how I was. I'm a very weird child. They aren't called loopholes for nothing. Exactly. And the more you exploit, the better your life is. Because those are technically our world's cheat codes. I'm sure I set off a friend's villain arc because I kept asking for gum, but she ended up leaving the school. Pretty sure I'm the reason. No, I know the reason why, but it was around the time that I kept asking her for gum to the point she was just handing me a packet and saying, "Go fuck yourself." Which, you know, in hindsight, I was terrible in high school. I feel bad for everybody and anybody who knew me then. And up until I turned like 25, I was terrible. I'm still terrible. But I'm working on it. But yeah, especially during high school. Oof. Oof, that's just nope. Just nope. You have to show us you're feeling out. Yes, I am what? Terrible? Yes. We both know this, Wolf. Sure, Wolf is furiously typing on her keyboard. No, you idiot, that's not what I meant, and you know it. This is what I actually meant. If that's what comes through, I'm done. This is different. You agree I'm terrible. Right? Why should you give away your gum just because you have it? I will say I love smartasses who, if a teacher calls them out for having something like, "Do you have enough for the class?" and then anticipating this, they do have enough for the class. I admire those people greatly. I truly do. They're wonderful people. Yeah, if you're chewing gum and like, "Can I have some?" just be like, "Yes." It's gonna be gross if anybody actually takes it. Not gonna lie, that's gonna be nasty. And then you just stay the fuck away from those people. right? There is somebody out there who would do that, I'm sure. Probably more than one somebody, but I'm just going to hope it's just one person. Oh, well, just so you know, I'm on chapter 27 of my fic right now. I've written that much. I actually finished chapter 26. Floor cookies. Cool. That's, yeah, you are only hearing about it now. I haven't sent you the last 4 chapters. I sent you the one. I didn't send you any after. So, yeah, about 4. 3 or 4. I haven't sent you the last 3 or 4 chapters. Mm-hmm. Because I think I sent you chapter 23, and then I wrote 24, 25, 26, and... Did I send you 23? And I wrote 24. I don't know. Did I send you 22 or 23? I can't remember now. But I haven't sent you any since the last one, and I've written quite a bit. Well, I'm trying to finish. And I'm skipping the boring part. I'm like, I'm not feeling this fight scene shit. I'm gonna skip that exposition crap to get to the part that I really want to write, and then I'll go back and write it. Cussing at school is a crime? I don't know. No, I call bullshit there. Everybody swears at school, even the teachers. Sorry if I get really close, it's to read because I'm like half blind at this distance because the light is really bright. I should probably tone that down a little bit. It makes me all squinty-eyed. Probably still gonna be squinty-eyed, but... Oh, that's much better. Oh, that's so much better. I probably shouldn't have it that high intensity. But now I can read everything at least. Y'all can't see me, but I can read. I don't know if that's a trade-off. Probably. By the way, it's raining here. It's been raining here off and on all day. And where I'm at, it sounds so cool on my roof. You didn't tell me what chapter, you just said new. Fair enough. But usually it's at the top of whatever I send you. If I sent you the one about Historia and Marco, I haven't sent you anything after that. I can't remember if I know I told you about Historia and Marco. I don't know if I sent you the chapter about them, though. You'll tell me. That's acceptable. That's acceptable, Chloe. Wolf is furiously typing, you asshole. You should have sent me more. But then we made that agreement. Again, you just said fuck when you drop something. It's not like you were saying fuck you to somebody. Oh, I haven't sent you anything in a long time then. Holy crap. Oh yeah, I haven't sent you like the last 5 chapters. Oh, I'm so mean. Maybe I should let you read it all before I publish it. I'll finish it all and send it to you. And then you'll get to read the whole thing first before I publish it. I will. You deserve it. You've been on this journey for a long time with it. Oh, nice. I'm watching murder shows, as my daughter calls them, or killing shows, something like that. She doesn't like them. I don't watch them much around her, but I'm watching it right now. I think you mentioned that last week. You'd also changed it for that reason too. Alrighty, my lovely little titans, it is that time once again. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Thank you to everybody new and returning. It was awesome to see you guys. It was awesome to hang out with you, and I really had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you guys did too. I will see you hopefully next week for the next hangout, same time, and I hope you have a great night, a great week, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye, everybody.